More money solves more problems, right? So making more money solves more problems, right? That seems to be the American way. It's interesting that we'll share this in the show notes. Empower, a company that manages a lot of retirement plans for employees around the country, recently did a survey. The upshot of all of this is that people feel in general that they need more money just to make ends meet, or they would be happy if they had more money. That kind of seems like a slam dunk when you say it that way, but let's dig into some of the results from the survey. Folks who responded to the survey and had a median salary of $65,000 said they felt they would be happier if they had a median salary of about $95,000. What's interesting is that folks who responded to the survey and had a median salary of $250,000, way more than the first group, they said that they would feel happy if they had an annual salary of $350,000. Quick point to make here, both of those levels are about 40% higher than what folks were currently earning. It just seems like, when we start making money, it's never enough. We need to have more money to feel happy. We could do 15 more videos on money and happiness, but let's stick to the survey. It's very interesting to point out that 70% of the respondents said they agreed with the statement that having more money would solve most of our problems. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it was Biggie Smalls who had that song, Mo Money, Mo Problems. I would change the title to just say Mo Money, Different Problems. Because really, when you start to make more money, the money problems that you had when you were making less seem to diminish in value. And so really what happens is when you start to make more money, you're trading one set of circumstances for another set of circumstances. Your problems aren't going to go away just by making more money. So what do you do? Really, it comes down to basic stuff, but it's things that people seem to forget or let slide by in their quest to make more money. You have to have an emergency fund. That is number one. The first thing that we tell people is if you're in a hole, especially because of debt, if you're in a hole, stop digging. That's number one. Stop spending money. Let's find out where the money is getting spent and try and be a little smarter about this and start today, not next week, not next month. Start today on finding a way to put a few bucks away into some kind of emergency fund or reserve account, untouched, stashed away from all the other money that you use in your, we'll call it a monthly operating account. I will tell you from experience, personally and seeing it with folks that we work with, having a bit of money in the bank stashed away for an emergency, it makes a lot of these smaller problems go away. And you'll be making better decisions about, hey, I want to wait, I want to put this off, no, I want to do this today, when you have a couple of bucks in the bank. When you don't have that emergency fund, you're walking a tightrope without any kind of net below you. Please don't do that. Another thing that we talk about all the time is big ticket items. It seems to be the American way that everyone just decides I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people decide spur of the moment, hey, we're going to go to Disney. We're going to put the whole thing on a credit card and we'll just hash the details out later. Please, with a little bit of planning, you could be smarter about this. If you've got an event, a big ticket item, it could be a trip, it could be a new roof, it could be something that you want to be proactive about and you don't need to do immediately. If there's a way that you can start planning today and put, say, $200 away, that's $50 a week. If you put $200 away in a year, you've got $2,400 banked. I mean, if you're taking a family to Disney, that could be your airfare. You got to be smart about it. It may not pay for the entire trip, but it could go a long, long way and reduce the amount of pain you're going to have after you come back from the trip and you have to start paying the bills. Our older viewers may remember how banks used to have Christmas club accounts. You'd put $5 or $10 or something away on a weekly basis, and then come November, you had money to shop for Christmas gifts. It's kind of the same way. I know that there's folks out there who will say, hey, but I'm going to get points on my credit cards. I don't know. I just don't like the whole idea of having debt and paying interest on things, especially trips, if you can avoid it. Suppose you're just about done paying for that car and you're paying $500 a month. When you're done paying for the car, the next month, what you should do afterwards is write the very same check out, but put it in a separate bank account for yourself. Call it a car account. Put that money away, $500, do it every month. Continue to make that car payment. It's already in your budget. A year from now, you're gonna have $6,000 sitting there staring you in the face. 2 years from now, you're going to have $12,000. That could be, if you're buying a used car, that may be almost all the purchase price. That may be a significant down payment on another new car. This will help you financially in the future. So look, making more money is not necessarily going to bring you long-term happiness, but learning how to spend properly and how to save properly will probably put you on a better path. And that's the message for episode 361. Thanks for tuning in.